Hello everybody. I was just about to solve this question, and that's something that you're going to be doing at home this week. We're going to be working a little bit more with our multiplication and our division. Um, let's just see if I get this right. So I've got 24 multiplied by 3. I lay it out and I make sure that 24 is placed correctly in the tens and ones. I take what I'm multiplying it by and I pop it down here in the ones column below the 4. Never forget your equal sign. And because it's a multiplication, I'm going to put my times sign. First of all, we multiply the 4 by the 3. 4 times 3 equals 12. I take the two ones of 12 and I pop them in the ones column here. I take the 10 and I pop it below the equal sign in line with the tens column. Next, I multiply my tens. 2 tens times 3 equals 6 tens, and I need to make sure I add on this extra 10 here. 7 tens. 24 multiplied by 3 equals 72. So this week we're going to be multiplying again. So check out the video playlist and make sure you're doing some really hard work at home, guys. And I'm looking forward to, I know me and Mrs. Bullimore are looking forward to seeing them, seeing all of your home learning. Okay, great stuff. Keep up the great work. Okay then, boys and girls, today we're going to be multiplying a 2-digit number again by a 1-digit number to solve some problems. And this is so that we become confident when multiplying larger numbers. And we're going to break the questions down into small steps. Okay. So first of all, a little warm up. Let's warm up our brains. Pause video here. See if you can match the answer up to the question. Okay. So pause video. Write the questions down. See if you can solve the answers. Okay. How did you get on? Could you solve the questions? So let's do the first one I come to. 2 multiplied by 3 equals 6. Tick it if you get it right. 4 multiplied by 4 is 16. 3 multiplied by 7 equals 21. 4 multiplied by 5 equals 20. And last one, 6 multiplied by 5 equals 30. Well done, guys. I'm sure you did really, really well at home. Okay, let's recap what we were learning last week. So we were learning to use column multiplication to find the answers to increasingly larger sums. So 17 multiplied by 3. As you can see here, I've got 17 on top split into tens and ones. Below, I've got my 3, okay, which also goes in the ones column below the 7 ones. Okay. First step, we multiply our ones together. 7 multiplied by 3 equals 21. I take the 1 of 21 and put that in the ones column, because in the number 21, as you can see here, the 1 represents how many ones are in that column, and the 2 represents how many tens. Okay, so I take the 1 from that column there and I pop it below in the ones column. Next, I take the 2 tens and I just put them below the equal sign in the tens column, pop a little circle around it so that I add it on later. When you become more confident with this method, you won't need to make some jottings, but I like to just to make sure I'm doing the right thing. Next, we multiply our tens. 1 tens multiplied by 3 equals 3 tens. 3 tens, add our 2 tens from our first answer, equals 5 tens. 17 multiplied by 3 equals 51. Now at this point, you can pause and replay the video as many times as you like until you are comfortable with this method. And then what I'd like you to do is see if you can solve some of these questions at home. So, pause the video, replay, rewatch it if you'd like to, and then see if you can solve some of these questions using that method. Okay, how did you get on, boys and girls? Let's go through some answers. 13 multiplied by 4 equals 52. 18 multiplied by 3 equals 54. 13 multiplied by 6 equals 48. And 24 multiplied by 3 equals 72. Okay, I hope you got those right, guys. Well done if you did. Next, we're going to apply this skill to solving some actual problems. So, when we're solving this type of word problem, we need to read it. Mr. Cottle buys 13 bunches of bananas. There are 7 bananas in each bunch. How many bananas is that altogether? Quite a lot if you ask me. But the important thing to do is to underline the important parts of this question. So I've got 13 bunches. There are 7 bananas in each bunch. How many bananas is that altogether? So we're looking for the total. So 13 multiplied by 7. There are 13 bunches, 7 bananas in a bunch, 7 times 13. First of all, 3 times 7 equals 21. $110 multiplied by 7 is 70. Add my 2 tens and I get 90. 13 multiplied by 7 equals 91. There were 91 bananas. Mr. Cottle was very hungry. So, remember, underline the important parts of the question, write your question, find your solution. On the next page, there's one for you to have a little go at. Pause the video here, write the question down if you'd like to, underline the important parts, and then have a go. Okay, how did you get on? Let's see, the important part of this question are 8 islands, 12 trees, how many, and all together. So my number sentence would look like this. In the last section, I forgot to ask you to write down your number sentence, but this is really, really important so that we know what we're doing. Okay, so 8 multiplied by 12. 12 on top, 8 below in the ones column, just going to put my tens and ones in to remind me, equal sign, multiplying sign, 2 times 8 equals 16, 16 is made of 6 ones, and a 1 in the tens column. 110 times 8 equals 8 tens, add 1 tens, we get 9 tens altogether. There are 96 trees altogether. Okay? Now then, if you need to practice your column multiplication a little bit more, solve the mild questions on this page. There are also some alternative questions to solve on the website. And if you want a challenge, there are some word problems on the website for you to solve too. Okay, so if you're doing the mild questions, I pause the video here because in a second I'm going to reveal the answers. Okay, children who are doing the mild questions, how did you get on? Could you find the totals? Here we go. 7 multiplied by 12 equals 84. 13 multiplied by 2 equals 26. 22 multiplied by 3 equals 66. 31 multiplied by 3 does not equal 62. Let's solve that one together in a second. And 44 multiplied by 2 equals 88. Well, it's always really important to check our work. So, let's do this one together. 31 multiplied by 3. 31. 3 equals sign, times sign. 1 times 3 equals 3. 3 tens multiplied by 3 equals 9 tens. 31 multiplied by 3 equals 93. There we go. So always wise just to double check your questions to make sure that you've got them right, unlike me. Okay then, boys and girls, I hope you find this useful, and well done for all of your hard work. Great stuff.